Speaking of territory and control, we head back home where politics and consumer habits collide in a battle over Canada's favorite whiskey. This week, Ontario Premier Doug Ford made headlines by threatening to pull Crown Royal whiskey from provincial liquor stores. On the surface, it sounds absurd, banning one of Canada's most recognizable brand. But once you look closer, this story isn't about whiskey, about jobs, taxes, and unintended consequences. Crown Royal was created in 1939 to commemorate a royal visit to Canada. Over time, it became one of the most successful Canadian whiskey brand in the world. Today, Crown Royal is owned by Diageo, a global spirits giant. The whiskey itself is distilled in Gimli, Manitoba, and that part isn't changing. Manitoba remains the heart of Crown Royal's production, and those jobs are staying put. The controversy centers on Ontario, not Manitoba. Diageo is closing a scaling back bottling and distribution operations in Ontario, shifting some of that work to the United States. So while the product remains Canadian, Ontario loses jobs, and that's why the province is pushing back. The threat to remove Crown Royal from LCBO shelves is a political response to a corporate decision, not a national ban and not a manufacturing shutdown. Ontario uses access to its liquor market as leverage. The message is simple. If you move the jobs out of the province, you will lose shelf space in this province. But here's where it gets interesting. And of course, you're wondering what my take is. So this is my take. If Ontario actually pulls Crown Royal, it won't actually make people stop buying it. It'll just change how they buy it. You don't eliminate demand, you redirect it. You almost certainly will see a, gray and black market emerging. Crown Royal would still make its way into Ontario, but it wouldn't be cheap because scarcity never lowers prices. It raises them. And then there's cultural irony. What kind of legacy does this create when Ontarians start driving to Winnipeg to buy Crown Royal and bring it back? Because that already happens in reverse. Let me tell you guys something, okay? Manitobans regularly drive to Calgary to buy alcohol in bulks because Alberta has one tax structure which makes it cheaper. Same product, different province, one tax decision changes consumer behavior. So if Ontario follows through, history suggests this won't punish the brand, it'll just punish convenience. This isn't about whiskey nationalism. It's about how provinces try to protect jobs using market power and how consumer always find a workaround. Crown Royal will still be Canadian, Manitoba will still distill it, Ontario may just force people to drive farther and pay more to drink it.